Hello, Bloodies. Thank you for visiting the crypt, or office, of the Dead and Laughing Show, where the collection of stories is growing almost every night by souls just like yours. I'm glad to have you here as we delve into tales of the unexplainable and the unbelievable. Verses of shadows and specters, witches and weirdos. Did you hear that? Don't worry. Pay no mind to the entity in your area. It likes to wait until you're all alone. Now grab your cuddle corpse and say a prayer that you don't live in these moments. Welcome to Live with the Afterlife. She'll like that. Yeah, she'll like that. Oh, I like that one. Yeah, damn. Oh, hello, Bloodies. Wasn't expecting you here today. Yeah, I'll look into that more. You caught me looking into something for me and the wife. Okay, I was looking at toys. What's wrong with that? Sometimes me and the wife like to spice up the bedroom. Why not? Nothing. There's no law against leather, rubber, and other silicone unmentionables. Oh, fuck. There's nothing wrong with that. You're not here for any of that sick shit. You're here for a scary story. From last time you seen me, cough has mostly gone away. Actually, yeah, cough has pretty much gone away. Just, I think Mama's poison actually worked. Bitch had a problem, but it could, sterilize a hospital. Jesus Christ. That shit was strong. After I finished the bottle, I was done. But, you're not here for that. This story is a true story. This story actually happened to me and Ghoulie Julie during a holiday. Happened over Christmas. It was a weird one. It was a fucking weird one. This one is called Someone is Staring. Now this happened Christmas Eve. I believe it was last year. I believe it was last year. It felt like a normal night. Nothing was off. Me and Ghoulie Julie went to a friend's house, and we spent the night. We planned this like a month or so in advance, and we were gonna spend Christmas over there. We got them gifts, they got us gifts. It was fun. There was nothing wrong. Christmas Eve went off normally, talking shit, having fun, drinking a little. Nothing out of the norm. It was actually pretty goddamn kick back. I had no complaints until that night, where, if you know, those who don't know, I'm a human heater, so I tend to overheat a lot. I don't know why. I think that's why I love it when a home feels like a morgue. Maybe my body's just getting used to the temperature it's going to face afterwards. Get it ready for hell! But that night, it was no exception. They were actually really nice enough. They were like, you know what, you could turn on the AC, turn on the fan. Would you be able to sleep comfortably? Alright, cool. Most of the time, I sleep with nothing on. So, I didn't do that over there. I just took off my shirt and had some sleep pants on. The Simpsons sleep pants, excuse me. And me and Ghoulie Julie, we just got comfortable. It got nice and cool. It was comfy. I was trying to go to sleep. They had a blow-up mattress we got to use, and you know, not knowing there was a fucking hole. We found out the next day there was a hole. But before it flattened out all the way, we were comfy. And it was just like a normal fucking night. What else can I say? Browsed YouTube for a little bit, and then I wanted to go to sleep. I turned around, rolled over, and we turned off majority of the lights, but from the outside you can see a light coming in through the window. Didn't really bother me. It's not like it was shining in my face. Just laying there, relaxing, close my eyes, trying to just kick back, get comfy. I was comfy. I started having a feeling like somebody was looking at me. Like, that feeling you get when you know that somebody's staring daggers into your fucking body or your fucking head. It was that feeling. And honestly, I thought it was Ghoulie Julie. I thought somehow I pissed her off. I was thinking, fuck, did I make her mad? So I didn't look around. I turned around, looked at her, and she wasn't looking at me. She was facing away from me, getting comfortable, getting relaxed. It was like, what the fuck? And to be honest, I thought she was looking at me. So I tapped her shoulder. Babe. What happened? She thought something happened, like something was wrong. Like, were you looking at me right now or something? I'm trying to clear all the bases. She says, no, I was not looking at you. How could I look at you? I'm turned around, I'm facing this way. I agreed with her, like, yeah, what I said sounded stupid. How can you look at me through the back of your head? That doesn't make any sense. So, rolled over, got comfy. Still had that feeling though. Something was staring at me. I couldn't put my finger on where the fuck it was coming from. So I looked at the windows. I was not in clear view of the windows. The closest one to me was closed. And there's no way you could see from outside. Alright. The window that the light was coming through, I looked over. There's a fence. You can't look in through the house and see like where we were like that. So why do I feel this way? As I'm trying to figure it out, I'm laying there and I look forward. Where I was facing their hallway. And I could swear, as clear as I could see Ghoulie Julie, I saw somebody standing there looking at me. Like, I didn't know what to think of. Like, who the fuck is, why are they is that my friend? Is he staring at me? I asked Ghoulie Julie, hey, do you see that? What? Look in the hallway. She looks in the hallway. She's seen it. She said, yep, I'm not gonna deal with it. What? Like, I see it, I'm not gonna deal with it. What the fuck? So you see it? Yeah, I see it. Damn thing keeps staring at. What is it? Can you tell, or are my eyes fucking with me? And she told me their door's closed. What? Their door is closed. What the fuck? So I turned and I'm focusing because it is dark, but it's not pitch black. I guess my eyes didn't adjust to the darkness that fast. And when I saw their door was closed, It made no goddamn sense as to how there's somebody peeking out of it. At that moment, I said out loud, fuck that. I pointed at it, fuck you, I'm going to sleep. And I rolled over. And I couldn't shake that fucking feeling. I couldn't go to sleep. I kept turning around. And to see it just staring at me. I was thinking that I'm going to turn and it's going to get closer. I'm going to freak the fuck out if it gets closer. I turned around. It was on the other side of their hallway. And it was fucking staring this way still. Staring at me. Just thinking, what the fuck? Like, are you fucking serious? And then I seen a shape pop out of the door staring at me. So there was two fucking staring at me. I couldn't figure it out. It didn't make any sense. So I looked at it and just said, leave me the fuck alone. Since it has happened in my life so often, where I have seen some crazy shit, sometimes I tend to treat it like if they're like a person. As if they're there. I'll tell somebody, stop staring at me. Turn the fuck around. Why are you staring? Like, hi, can I help you? That's what I did. I just turned and like, go the fuck away. Stop looking at me. Leave me alone. Didn't stop. They kept backing up and then popping back out. Just to fucking look at me. Just to stare at me. Then we started hearing like little things. Just little things. And that happened all fucking night. The hearing like little sounds here and there, that wasn't really that. It wasn't. The sounds weren't that prevalent. They weren't there just constantly going on and on and on and on. It was mainly seeing and having that feeling that I'm being fucking stared at. And these things were looking at me. They were human shaped. And they were from the hallway in the room staring at me, and the other side of the hallway was just, it was open, led to the bathroom. And I just felt it still, no matter what I fucking did, it was staring at me. Eventually, Ghoulie Julie fell asleep. Eventually, she fell asleep. And I just couldn't. It was pissing me off. It was getting on my goddamn nerves that these things are just staring. It was that moment where when something's staring at you, somebody's staring at you, you just, that thought in your head goes by, do something or get the fuck out. The fuck is, like, stop looking at me. And that's what was happening. The entire fucking night. I was just turning around, looking at it. And it kept just looking, popping back, looking, popping back. And it was pissing me off. And I said it, and I was laying there like, get the fuck out of here. God, leave me the fuck alone. Like, just look over and, fuck you, leave. And it just kept fucking with me. And I think that was my fault because I kept giving it that attention. Whatever the fuck those things were. I kept giving those things the attention. And it was infuriating. Anybody else would be like, oh my god, this fucking shadow staring. I'm kind of over it with shadows staring at me. It gets on my goddamn nerves now. I guess you could say it's happened so much where it's like, if it's a real person and I'm out and about and I see it, if they try anything, something's gonna happen to me or them. But right then and there, I knew that I couldn't do anything besides just leave me alone. Next morning, after friends wake up, I tell this dude that, like, I didn't sleep all night. Why? Dude, you got something in your place. You got something in here. And he looked at me like he knew what I was talking about. Automatically, he knew. Like, what did you see? So I told him. Like, there was two shadows staring at me. Not fucking with me, but clearly staring at me. And it just kept me up all goddamn night. This smart ass motherfucker. He looked at me straight in the face and said, "Welcome to the haunted house." Like, are you fucking serious? Motherfucker, you act like this is normal. He's like, to me it is. What? Yeah, sometimes I see that. See it in the room. If I lay down out here, the lights go out and I'm going to sleep or whatever. Just I pass out on the couch. I see him staring at me. And then outside their home, somebody was murdered. And even their daughter was like, yeah, sometimes I'll hear something outside. Like it's like wants my attention. And I'm not looking outside. Wait, what? Like, yeah, I'm not looking outside. I hear it. No, I'm not going to the window. I know it's not a person, because, like, for her, I guess, yeah, for her window, there's a light right there. It doesn't shine directly into the room, but it does hit the window in an angle where it only hits just a little bit of the room. And when she hears it, there's no shadow. It's just a voice. So, what the fuck is going on at their place? It just doesn't make any damn sense. I don't know what they were. I don't know what the hell they wanted. All I know is, fuck them, because that pissed me off. It kept me up all night. And just like everybody else, I get grumpy, I get grouchy, I get goofy, which is fucking just a trip. I get fucking weird. And then once I started wanting to go to sleep, I pass the fuck out. No matter where the fuck I am. I will pass out like an old man after getting drunk just beyond goddamn belief. My head will go back, mouth will be open, and I'll just start snoring. I don't care where the fuck I'll be by that point. I've done that before after binges and benders and everything, and just, I'm out. Fuck you, I'm out. But damn, with that, just that feeling of being watched and not being able to do anything about it. Maybe I have an anger problem. I just thought about that, but it just pissed me off because it wouldn't leave. It kept staring. The only thoughts going through my head was, like the way they're looking at me. You know, sometimes you can get a feeling of like the way somebody's looking at you that you already having the thought like, why are they looking at me like I don't belong here? Like I did something like that. That's the feeling I was getting. And I still have no explanation for it. And it wasn't just me seeing it. That's the fucked up part. It wasn't just me seeing it. After everybody was awake, I told them what happened, and they were like, yeah. Oh, so you met them. What the fuck? What? No, yeah, so you met them. Yeah, there's a couple here. We don't know who they are, what they want. All we know is we've seen a couple of shadows here, and all they do is stare. They don't really do anything. They just stare at you. And my friend, she was just like, nope, fuck that, no. Nope, fuck them. I'm not. No, I don't want to deal with that. No, fuck them. it made me crack up. I was like, well, it's the same thought I had. I don't want to deal with this shit. I just Gully Julie heard me go, fuck off, leave me alone. Then turn around. Fuck you, leave me alone. And if you're just listening on Spotify, I was turning around and just giving the finger to an empty fucking hallway. Anybody else, if you didn't see it, then you would see it as, oh, why is he flipping off an empty hallway? But I kept seeing these fucking shapes, human shapes, just peek. So I kept turning around, treating him like a person. Fuck you. Stop looking at me. Fuck you. Ghoulie Julie seen it. I'm not giving it the attention it wants. Nope. I'm turning around. Nope. I'm not dealing with it. Nope. Just trying to go to sleep. Friends said the same thing. They're like, yeah, we just ignore them. Yeah, sure, we see them. We just ignore them. So I even asked them, like, you're not fucking with me. They're like, no. They said, no, we're not. We actually see these things here. Because they've had experiences like that as well. So they understood. Even their daughter had experiences like that. The window. Somebody got shot in front of their apartment. In front of their place. Right there. So, yeah. Little memorial and everything right there. So, they get visitors. And they don't know what the hell's going on, but they learn to live with it. Like, me and Ghoulie Julie, we have those, we don't have feelings like something staring at us a lot, but we get those feelings here in our home now. But it's not like it was that night. That night, those two things just wouldn't leave me alone. Just staring holes into the back of me. They probably knew it was going to piss me off. But that's the feeling I kept getting, that like they were asking themselves, why is he here? What is he doing here? I just kept getting that feeling. That nagging fucking feeling. And just kept clawing at the back of my head. Like, okay, I know you're seeing me, and I feel this coming off of you. What's wrong? But you can't say anything to these things because they're not going to fucking answer. And even if they tried, you wouldn't be able to hear them. So it was just, it was just a bad situation. And I stood up all night, kept me awake, because they wouldn't leave me alone. At least here I don't have that issue. Knock on wood. I hope you enjoyed that, bloodies. That was my own little story for you. And like I said, that actually happened to me. And friends were saying that that's normal for them. So, fuck. That sucks. That sucks a lot. Because we have to deal with our own, and it's not as bad anymore. For instance, me and Ghoulie Julie heard a growl a couple nights ago. It wasn't the cats. It was not the cats. And Chubbs doesn't growl like that. It sounded fucking crazy. It sounded like something was trying to talk through a growl. I heard like words were coming through, but it sounded harsh, and it sounded just bleh. It just sounded fucked up. Ghoulie Julie heard a growl, just fucking, oh, what the fuck was that? And we had to stop. What the fuck was that sound? The house was dark as shit. We turned off everything. We were about to go to sleep. And then we hear that and just like, nope. What? And she said she freaked out. Go check it out. Oh, great. Like, fine, fuck it. Something's in here. It's either I'm gonna die or you are. Let's see. Got up, came out, turned on the lights. Cats didn't give a fuck. Cats were just laying down looking at me like, what's wrong? Hey, Dad. What's wrong? They even meowed at me. Like, what are you doing? I was like, they're not doing shit. Because you would hear their bells. No matter where the fuck they go, you'd hear it. I looked in here. I looked in the dead and laughing office. I looked in the living room. I looked outside. Nothing. Nobody. Only reason why I looked outside, off chance, maybe it was somebody outside, hearing them like walk to the next apartment over or something. Maybe they're being loud and you heard them walking to the next apartment over. Because it sounded like it came from out here, not in my room. That was a trip. Didn't have anything after that. Recently, didn't have anything after that. Ugh. Fuck. And the fact that cats didn't do anything made me think, like, okay, maybe it's not trying to get their attention. It's trying to piss us off or trying to fuck with us. Something. Quick one. It sounded like it was coming through a radio. That type of sound. It sounded like a crazy growl coming through a radio trying to talk. But there was nothing. The Google Homes didn't make any sounds. They didn't respond to shit. So I don't know where that came from. We have no clue. I just thought of something. There's no way it could have been the frogs. No fucking way. There's little cages over there and they weren't doing anything. Hope you enjoyed that, bloodies. It felt more like a rant. Really, it felt more like a rant. But I hope you enjoyed this story. That's an actual story that really happened. And the growl that happened a couple nights ago, that no bullshit. That really fucking happened. And Gully Julie, she told me like that. I'm a little freaked out. Can you go check? I'm not gonna lie. I was thinking like, fuck. If somebody got in here and growled like that, fuck. What if there was a dog outside, like a big fucking dog outside? I was just thinking, like, trying to come up with it, but no, didn't find anything. Nothing to make those sounds. It was a trip. I fell asleep not long after that, but it was a fucking trip. We didn't want to go to sleep right away. I was mainly thinking, something's gonna pop out, something's gonna pop out, something's gonna pop out. And I'm gonna have to get up and deal with it. I might get fucked up, but I'm gonna deal with it. Oh, man. Remember, this will be on YouTube. So, like, subscribe, click my bell to stay notified. This is gonna be on Spotify as per usual. And if you have any comments you want to put on here, go right the fuck ahead. Make sure to follow. Show your friends and family. Any of the stories, including this one. The last one was authored by Bruce 13. That was his story. Granted, I mostly do true stories on here, but that one was his creation, and I have to give it another shout out because I enjoyed it. I enjoyed that story. So make sure to go check that out. Leave in the comment what you thought of it. Leave in the comments here what you thought of it. And if you have your own, feel free to follow on Instagram, dead.and.laughing. Go through all the links and send me a DM if you have your own story. If you have one that's just something of your own creation, make sure you tell me. Make sure you tell me so I can give credit where credit is due. I don't want to just put it on there and be like, oh, this person wants to be anonymous. If it's your creation, It's your creation. And I'll be happy to tell it. If it's your true story, something you actually went through, let me know. With those, if you want to be anonymous, that's completely up to you. If it's maybe a little too close to home, maybe it's something that maybe you think your family would think you're fucking crazy for, or friends or whatever the fuck. If you want to remain anonymous for those, go right ahead. That doesn't bother me. Doesn't bother me at all. I'm a little bothered. I'm kidding. Merch on Threadless, TikTok, comic strips, and I go on Twitch almost every day. Hours are random. The main ones that I really stick to are Wednesdays and Fridays. I just realized I did that. And Soma's a bitch, but I love it. You haven't seen it? Go check it out. Finally, I'm back showing my face. My camera works, so there's that. So you get to see me jump and freak the fuck out whenever it actually does. And there are parts that get me. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not trying to be a badass. That it gets me. Oh fuck. Oh yeah. One more thing. Me and Gully Julie saw a movie that was so fucking terrible. I turned that bitch off. Just so you could suffer a little bit along with me, go watch Frogs. It's on YouTube for free. Go watch Frogs. It's also on Hulu. So if you see it, you're gonna see why I thought it was the dumbest fucking movie I've ever seen. And holy shit, there have been some dumb movies I've seen recently. That one's, oh my god, that takes a fucking cake. So yeah, watch at your own risk. if you want to hate it, or if you love extremely cheesy shit horror movies, you're gonna love that one from the 70s. You just go see Frogs. Oh fuck. Other than that, I'm gonna go back to shopping for for bedroom toys. And I'll see you next time, bloodies. Bye.